Okay, are we happy? We're happy. We're going to start.
Okay.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Steph. Welcome back to week 2 of our weekly guide Q&A thingy-majig. I'm only kidding. Live session with you. So let's chat about last week.
Yes, let me know about last week. How was it for you?
I really liked the slow start of having water in the morning. I thought it was a really nice refresher. I drink a lot of water during the night and even in the morning, so it probably wasn't the hardest thing. I think the hardest thing was for me to feel prepared to do like a lunch salad. Like I'm not really someone who prepares my food for the day. So this is going to be the hardest challenge I've realised for myself. Yeah, like I'm excited for Sunday to set that up for myself.
Yeah, to prepare the 3 meals.
Yeah, because I think that will help me a lot. A lot of the times I just take leftovers from the night before, which is always a good way of doing it. But this week, I don't know. I've just been like, my head's in a different place.
Yes, I think that the preparation is half of the charm in nutrition in general. So for people that they can get a little bit overwhelmed about the 3 meals, it doesn't necessarily need to be food preparation. It can also be, okay, what would I like to eat, so you can have the boodschapper ready. But I am honest, 70% of my Sundays I prepare a soup that I have for Monday, and that can be a linze soup or a pompoen soup, and then I have the other half of it for the second half of the week. So Wednesday I put it on the freezer, and that here you go, voila, you have 2 days of lunch.
Was that the soup that you shared on the photo on the WhatsApp group? Was that your prepared soup from the Sunday then?
No, this particular no. It was not.
Oh no, I thought I was gonna, you
You got it. No, this one was not. A friend of mine cooked, and it was a new recipe with the linze and spinazi inside, and I loved it. So
nice.
yeah,
I anything that gets lentils in it, I'm all for. Lentils, I love lentils.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just like they pack a punch, and they're like, you can have so much of them. So I feel really satiated on them. I really like them. I think they really add to a salad, add to everything. So soup, I'm all for it.
Yeah, that is all with the all pulfruchte, that the English word is
Legume?
legumes. Yeah, bravo. Legumes. So legumes is a very easy choice. Also kikkererwten and black beans. Chickpeas, yes. And
Wow.
lentils. Yeah, oh my God.
Look at me go. Look at us non-Dutchies.
I can say them in Greek, by the way.
Oh yeah. Well, now you're really outdoing me. But no, so I think things like that. We had last night we had a curry kind of thing, like with lots of spices and chicken and chickpeas and that kind of thing, with a bowl, like a not, what do you call it, like a
Bulgur?
yeah, but like bulgur wheat,
Couscous?
yeah, that kind of thing.
You ate that yesterday.
For dinner. So my
That is
mum is a very
amazing.
good cook. I'm very lucky living at home that I have lovely food made for me. Thank you, Mum. But so that's what we had for dinner, which is what I have for lunch. But I have it with a wrap today, to make it a little bit different.
Yeah. That you can also have it with your salad. For example, if you want to avoid the wrap, if you want, then you can also have it with a salad. For me, the most color that I put, we have this intention on having ideas what is lekker, niet lekker, and I have changed my mindset into the more color my food has, the better it is, and I'm just continue saying that to myself.
And I think 100%, when I see the colors like the greens and the bright like reds or yellows and stuff, I also think that's the color that you get from spices is also really amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, so the oregano, the thyme, the basilicum gives another.
Yeah, like kumkum, like turmeric. Sorry, in English.
Curcuma.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah, that brings a lovely color, and also great like properties for your body, like anti-inflammatory properties, and so I think. Also spices I would highly recommend.
Yeah, because it's a very nice a substitute for mayonnaise and ketchup and all those things. And
Those
like,
lovely things.
yeah, these lovely things. As a Greek one, I appreciate my flesh, my meat. But like I see a lot of people that they combine that with the mayonnaise, and for me that is an insult of good meat. Like, I mean, you never
No, you don't
put
need-
your meat in, but I cannot like have it without lemon, for example, lemon above it.
Yeah, or like a marinade.
Yeah, but that can be as healthy as you want it to be. So that is a very good alternative.
Shall I throw it back to you and say, how did you do this week, Steph?
I did very well. I am very happy with. I find it, the feedback of other people that experience it is much more important. But
Yeah, we got loads in the group app. I was really
Yeah.
inspired by people
Me
going for
too.
lunchtime runs, what people were making, trays of food that they were
Yeah.
preparing. It was so colourful.
yeah, about the WhatsApp group, I got so much inspiration that it was shakshuka. It was
Yeah.
one. I didn't know that, so next day I did it.
It's so good, isn't it? My fave.
Oh my God! Yes, I've never tried it. I've tried with another kind of way. So I really want to say that it is such a great source of inspiration for me, and I'm trying not to overload. So if it would be for me, I would have a comment for each picture that okay, this is great option. I did that as well. I cooperated this one, but I'm just afraid.
This
with
is your moment.
yeah,
do that.
yes, exactly. So I wanted to compliment the group for that, and also like motivating even the silent people.
Yeah, share what you're doing.
Yeah, because it's important we see it, and it is very inspiring. Because what I eat, it is based on my upbringing. It is based in my habits. Having seen somebody
100%.
else, it is such a great inspiration because I maybe haven't thought about these
Yeah.
small change.
No, or where they've travelled, like that's super. Yeah, no, I think that I really, really, really enjoyed when everyone
Yeah.
sent videos in or pictures. Sorry,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you sent videos.
Yes, I am.
I'm having my water. Here I am.
Yesterday was the added sugar day for me. I hope that people just turn their the products, the ingredients inside, and then have the reality check, especially in things that they thought that they didn't have. And it's also, a very good reminder that maybe it's fluid or maybe it's something that it's more, food, but it comes with something extra to make it taste, to make it more tasty. So yeah.
Yeah,
How did it go for you?
I avoided the chocolate because I was out of chocolate. In honesty, in pure honesty, I avoided having chocolate. But I had blueberries and yogurt instead in the evening, so that made me feel good because it was nice and creamy. Like I had skyr. I know it has I think it has a little bit of added sugar in it,
A
but
little bit.
Yeah. Better than chocolate.
Yeah. That is
Um,
also something very important to choose your
Battles.
yeah. So all right, yeah, but you know that skyr has a little bit of sugar inside, and
Yeah.
it's much better from having a flour with vanilla inside or chocolate inside. All the things, or even the protein yogurts that have so much sugar inside.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know. Because there's also a stracciatella, one of those that's like one of the skyr brands or whatever. I used to love that, and then I turned it over the other day when I was at an hour behind because I was like, I'll pick it up for lunch. Oh my god.
When
I
it
hadn't
tastes too
even thought
good.
when it tastes too good, it is too good. Great. Thanks, Steph.
Sorry.
No, don't be. I think it made me more mindful. I haven't had any sodas or anything like that. I have I came up to you in the week and I was like, can I have kombucha?
Yeah.
You were like, sure.
It
And
was
that
like
was-
you were passing by with a kombucha and you was like, oh, by the way, Steph, can I have that?
Yeah.
Lovely, yeah.
And so I had that. And sometimes I feel like I need a little bit extra when I go home from work or whatever. It's nice to have something a little bit different to just water or just
Yeah.
tea. And I'm trying not to drink, just not super easy. I like to have a beer or a glass of wine with dinner. So I'm trying not to drink, but what I replaced it with is fizzy water and lemon, which is something kind of different, and I liked it. So
Yeah.
and a little bit of kombucha.
Yeah, the no soda rule is for you to realize how much sugar it is inside the cola or the Fanta or the thing. If you have a nice alternative like a Sparrowed with some lemon inside, or you can put it with fruits, that is a perfect alternative. So why not doing this? Those rules are there to ask yourself, why should I not do that, and then find nice alternatives? Because when you take things entirely out of your life and you feel restricted and you should never eat it, that at a point is going to break too. And then when that is going to break, you're going to feel like, oh, I didn't do a good job. While you are, I had this discussion before this week, when you are feeling that you need all the time to restrict yourself, to hold your horses, to say no to yourself, that creates a kind of a mentality that you are not able to make some choices. You should feel free. You should feel that it's your choice to choose something or not. And that is a click that you need to make. So that is you having control of over food, while in the other scenario, you're just feeling restricted. It's like you have two shelves.
Yeah.
One that wants to go for it, and the other one that
It's
needs
like that
to tell you.
self-sabotaging.
Yeah.
Self-sabotaging.
So you are one, and you need to have one, to make one decision, and that is your decision to make. So there is no food calling your name, and there is no food telling you that you shouldn't eat it.
And there's no good or bad list.
Exactly. And it's also nutrition. When you are wanting to do that as a lifestyle, it's like looking at it as winning elections. Like the majority of the votes need to come in, and you need to have a kind of flexibility for the rest of the times that you feel like it, or it is your decision to make it. But feeling totally restricted at a point,
yeah, well, you're just not going to succeed.
Yeah.
And then the guilt sets in for when you make that mistake. In your eyes, it's not necessarily a mistake, but when you restrict yourself too much and then you have loads of chocolate, say, and you make that mistake, then the guilt that comes from that is over, like, insurmountable, kind of. So yeah, I think also we have to be kind to ourselves in lockdown as well. I think we have to be like, create freedoms. Like, these challenges are great for me because it puts a goal in my head daily. Because like this week we found out that we're going to be in lockdown another 3 weeks, so we need to be kind and understand that might create new emotional aspects as well, right? So I think the daily challenges are really cool about the challenge.
The thing is, though, with emotional eating is that you are covering another problem. So with food, you are covering something that is deeper annoying you. So in that sense, you create two problems after.
Yeah.
The thing that doesn't go, that you don't want to touch, plus the snacking. And I had a very nice question from Marianne. Marianne asked me, how do I can do everything in nutrition, all the challenges, and especially the added sugar, I have no problem with it. But when I come from work and I haven't slept well and I'm tired, then it's very difficult for me to make the right choices. It is important to understand that we have a motivation battery. This battery, you go to work, you say, no. In the end of the day, you're exhausted and you are saying, all right, now I really want this and I'm going to take it. And you are doing it in a surplus. So you are doing it a lot because you feel that you maybe deserve it, you cannot control it, you have overeaten. So there are two things that you can do there. Good preparation, step number 1. Motivation is step number 2. So the things that you can do for your mindset is 1.
Yeah.
Preparation is 2. So we divide those two in practical and mindset. The practical things is that make sure that you have inside your house things that suit your goal. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't have chocolate, but if you want to have the raw chocolate, the small portion, and you know that it's okay to have one. You can have a nice note for yourself that enjoy this one, and one is enough, for example. Or you can have prepared good alternatives for yourself. So before you go to the chocolate, to the piece, you can also have, all right, I can have my chocolate in the yogurt. As Joachim sent a picture.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Loved it, yeah.
I was like, that's what I'm having too.
That is how I end my day almost every day.
I know, it's super nice. I'm really enjoying it. Sorry.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is that idea of making your environment work for yourself. It can be harder when you're not the only one in that environment. If you live in a family house, or if you have a partner who's not on the same journey as you, it can be hard to create that environment. But if you have it in your mindset, as you said, like this is what I'm going to have if I feel X, Y, and Z, then you'll set yourself up for success.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work the first time, that's also okay.
Yeah.
I think we have to let people know that too.
Yeah.
If first you don't succeed, just try again. I think it's a really powerful statement.
And it is, you're going to make it at a point. It just needs, it's not failure, it's just one step that you need to take until this moment comes. And also, you can always ask yourself, what can I do to give a solution? So you have a family. There are a lot of biscuits and things like that in any case, you need to provide an alternative, good solution for your kids. Like ice here, you can have your own ice here. You can make your own ice here with frozen fruits, yogurt, and small pieces of dark chocolate. And I put them in the freezer,
Ooh.
and he can have them whenever he. Well, not now, like I did that in summer. Now it's freezing. But I mean, you can choose of great alternatives if you have a family, and then you can also put those choices in a box, so it is hidden inside your cabinet, so you don't have them out in the view while you open the cabinet all the time.
Yeah.
There is something about the family that we said. You mentioned one more thing.
I just said if you also have a partner that's not on the same goals as you.
Yes,
It's the
the
same
partner.
kind of thing as, yeah.
The partner. I would like, if something is so big, nutrition is personal, and it's a big matter, and if it would be easy, nobody would have problem with it.
So true. You'd be out of a job.
Yeah, so it's not easy. So having support from your partner is very, very important. So I would rather go for a walk with Yuri
Yeah.
and explain to him that, hey, I want to do this, so let's do this together. Would you like to do this with me, or how could we? And
I think
like,
that's a great way of throwing it around.
yes, and that is very nice to be united. By the way, he took a salad to work.
Oh,
He's
did
very
you?
healthy.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
changing your husband's
He's very healthy in general, but I like the fact that he thought about it by himself, because it's something that we talk a lot in the house now. The challenge is, you know, very, very important thing, how it goes and everything. So he gets influence from it, and he showed me
That's
like
super cool.
pictures of the fridge that he has at work. He put all the salads inside and tomatoes, and he chose his protein intake in that sense was Salm. So I explained, okay, Salm has a lot of fat, so you need to balance this out. But we have all kinds of videos that I took from
The coaches.
the coaches before the challenge.
Yes. Shall we pull them up? This is my first time doing this, guys, so bear with the technical difficulties. Well, not technical, just let me figure it out. I have them here, so who would you like to start with?
Yeah, with whichever.
Okay.
Yeah. Dun dun.
Okay, so I can't make it any bigger because it's on WhatsApp, but I will turn the sound up. I will show you. It doesn't say. Yeah, it's in the corner. Oh, maybe they want to. Maybe this should be bigger, and we should be in the corner. No?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Okay, let's just watch it, and then we can discuss it. They should be able to hear it. You should also be able to hear it.
For our next podcast, what are you eating?
It's a sandwich, big sandwich with melted cheese. It's the best.
This was at Christmas.
Yeah, you're
Hello.
really eating.
I have the same. Yeah. Toasty box.
Same but different. Toasty box. Cheers.
And me. I'm a little bit
So
jealous.
unhealthy. Ew.
I'm a little bit jealous. And in front here, it's like cookies. I cannot resist.
But they were made with love.
Wait a second. Oh, wow, but those are like well-baked, handmade from Easy.
And I'm working. Okay, let's get back to us. So that's the first video. I want to show it on this, but I can't pull it up at the same time. So let's do it this way. So let's go through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a lot of bread.
Yeah.
and quite a lot of fat
Yeah. Cheese and
not a lot of
protein. So that is another matter. Our society is generally designed with pushing more carbs and fats in there. It makes sense because we are, I don't know how many billion trillion people we are in this world, so we need to feed everyone. So we need to ask ourselves if that what is not good, acceptable for the majority is acceptable for us as well. Now the guys were working, they are having a
I think that's their
busy
first lunch.
day, yes. And I would never say this is bad or this is good because I don't know what they eat the rest of their day. So maybe that would be well put inside their plan. But what I wanted also to show is that, we need to learn how to live with things being around us, people having different choices than we have, cookies around, breads, it doesn't matter.
Stall,
Yeah.
butter.
That is okay. It is okay to say not the whole world to be aligned with your choices. The whole
I think
world
that's
is not going to
important,
be.
Yeah. And setting up boundaries around your choices.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big one. It's hard, especially when people are offering you at work, say it's someone's birthday, they're bringing cake. Everyone gets a slice of cake, right? And you have to be like, it doesn't suit my goal. It takes a strong, it takes a lot to do that. So it is not easy.
Mm-mm.
It's very challenging,
easy.
and socially it's very difficult also not to drink things like this in a context of a society that's built around these principles. Like anything to do with the celebration, there's alcohol involved, say. So the way our society also is set up doesn't help us in that sense. So it takes a strong, for what you're saying, that it's important to notice that it's not going to work for us, but then there's another thing to act on that as well.
Yeah. So, and that is why the lockdown can be a tremendous opportunity to work on your nutrition. So for one split second, I don't know, for some weeks, we have this opportunity of building up this
Resilience.
Yes, and self-esteem and confidence to say no later on. And I'm not saying that should be your answer to go all the time. No, I'm not going to have. But let it be your choice. So if you are already having all kinds of snacks and then you have a cake, and then you need to choose your enemy.
Yeah, completely. Or if I know it's your birthday, say, I'm like, I'm going to fit that into my goals.
Exactly.
So I'm going to I'm going to go without X today. I don't know what thing that would be, but
but I don't want to make it like I have all the time in my mind that I don't want to make it this specifically with dividing macros and protein, because not all go there, but we know what kind of choices are very rich caloric wise. So if you're gonna do that and you're gonna have like a cake, then you can have like a Greek yogurt with low in fat in the morning. You can have like a salad in the evening. You can
and
keep
you don't need
things.
the chocolate in the evening. Then you can get
Exactly.
rid of that.
We all know how to balance things out.
But I think also with the bread and the cheese, we live in Holland, which every meal has bread, cheese, and ham. And maybe the Dutchies don't feel like that. Like breakfast is that way formatted. If you go to any hotel, like it's just how it works.
Yeah, but I remember the time that I was eating bread. When I came here, bread was all new to me for lunch. And here bread is, I eat warm at lunch, I prefer warm. But when I started and I was like, oh, that is so lekker. And then I would put this and I would need 8 slices to be full. And then still I wouldn't be full in an hour. So it's very big difference culture-wise to just change into an omelette or into a salad. You really need to put the step of preparation inside and think about it.
Yeah, massively. And I think have access to things that help you, like refrigerators and, at work and stuff, and things that support you with that choice. But I guess, coming from Greece, sorry, not Greek, you are Greek, but you're from Greece. I hadn't really thought about the different, you have a lot more salad-based meals at lunch, like.
Salad is in every meal.
Yeah.
It is
a
there
Greek
always.
salad.
Yes, but okay, it is there always. But that is what I want to say about the lockdown. That the lockdown is a very good opportunity to just avoid all kinds of different, the restaurants, the going out, the drinks, the this and that. So you can see things working and rolling with us less influence from the outside, and then get strong in your habits. So the next time that you're gonna go outside, ask yourself, is that okay? The fact that it's social acceptable and based, the alcohol, the snacking, doesn't need to be that way. I don't know if you ever ask yourself, all right, people all around me are drinking and snacking, do they really know what it means?
Or did they ever focus on, think of to step back?
And I also don't like to hide behind the population, because we are a community here working out for a better lifestyle.
100%.
So I don't know how many people have that as a priority. So we shouldn't compare ourselves with the majority.
That's a great point. No, 100%. We aren't the majority, because we're getting fitter every lockdown, aren't we?
Yeah.
Should we watch another video just so that we have some more? Who would you like? You can choose from. Is Nick there or is it Wouter? Should we go for Wouter?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. So sweet. He came in I was filming, and I had a film beforehand, and that was like a not so healthy one. So he came inside my.
Oh yeah, his freaking tail brooches or something, right?
Yes, and he was like, "Here you are. This is healthy." So Wouter came in my office, to show me his food.
Well, actually, it's my girlfriend's food. She made it. I'm just consuming.
That's a point.
Well
very nice
said.
to be honest.
You like to be honest. Yeah. So potatoes with the cheese and the cream cheese in the middle, and then it kind of looks like a mess, but it's actually really really tasty fish. It's awesome. She's a very good cook.
Yeah, he's a very lucky
I will
man.
also
Yeah.
send her this video.
All right.
Nice, Wouter. Thank you.
I liked Wouters because we kind of forget fish.
Yeah, I think you're right. And we live in the Netherlands, where it's like very easily available, and good quality as well. I had made fish tacos at the weekend.
Fish what?
Fish tacos?
Tacos. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I was like, wow, these are so good. I
Mhm.
hadn't had fish in a while. So
What kind of fish did you choose?
haddock.
Uh-huh.
It's very English.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Wouter's and his fish. So Wouter is probably our.
Watch it. What's a young lady?
I find it infuriating,
That he eats so much.
and he still
he's-
looks the way he does.
Yeah. It is.
But I love him too.
Yeah, I liked his dish. It was kind of heavy, but from the other side, he can also take it. He is, very, very active person. I like the fact that he cooperated fish inside, and he took it from. It was the yesterday dinner, so well done. And I just liked the fish as an alternative of a protein. So this
Massively.
so easy to have and so tasty to have like a dorade or
A what?
a dorade. I don't know how to say
I
that.
don't know.
Tsipura.
I have absolutely no idea what
Should I
kind
put
of
it in the Google
protein.
Translate?
No,
No.
it's okay. You'll tell me after. But yeah, I think.
Nice
we
white
are-
fish.
Oh, okay. Oftentimes we just go to, but I think oftentimes we think of just chicken
Yeah.
or turkey.
Mm-hmm.
We forget about whitefish.
Mm-hmm. White fish and also shellfish if you don't have allergies and things like this. So such a nice recipe with octopus. Woo.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I love shrimps and calamari.
Shrimp is I really like shrimp
Yeah.
or prawns, whatever,
Yeah.
wherever you come from or whatever, whichever ones.
Yeah.
Or even those little ones that the
Cocktail ones.
yeah, like the tiny ones to put
Yeah.
in a salad and nice too.
Yeah.
Just a little tip for you guys.
Let's go to the next one.
Okay. I don't know who we have.
Yes. So you should think that as a continuation of the first video.
Oh, yeah, this is the same day.
Mhm.
Same day.
He also came in the office.
Yeah, it's your wait. So Steph has an office now, otherwise known as the female changing rooms, but she's made it like a cave or an office, whatever you want to call it. But if you need her, she's
Sauna.
in there.
Yes, because I'm always cold.
I know.
So
Yeah,
I
true.
said to myself.
But she has a little desk now. Like, guys, she's set up. Anyway, back to the video.
Almost sleeping here.
But let's hope not. But
No.
Natural, low fat, high protein.
I just
the
like
XL
that.
pack because I'm a beast. And then I have some blueberries in there. So good nutrition, good life.
Here it comes. Wait.
And Yari, what did you eat before this high nutritionist, nutritional?
We need to balance the scales. So
Yeah.
I had tosties.
How many of the toasties did you? Hey, you lied to me! Get that
No, I
one.
didn't. I ate the first two very fast.
Ah, so all right. A lot of
So you didn't
lessons to
see
be
them.
learned
So when
in
you
this
don't see
video.
them, it doesn't count.
But thank you for showing us the bright side.
I just love that he's taken that whole packet and dumped a whole bunch of blueberries on top and eaten
All of it.
all of it
Because he's a beast.
because he's a beast. I mean, if I still look like that and I ate all of that, I'd be like, every day you're gonna look at check me out.
Well, yeah. But the reason why I chose this video is that it attacks a lot of matters. First of all, I need to balance things out. Great job. He had
3
his toast.
toasties with no protein, whole packet of protein.
Well,
Balance.
Well, he made a very good try, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that shows a well-rounded, balanced approach. Like in a sense of working for him.
Yes.
He's been working with you for him, whatever that is. He's
Yeah.
figured out a way because sometimes it's nice just to have not everything in one meal, but have a few different meals. That
Yeah, and for Yari, because we are just showing 2 videos, he tries a lot to implement a lot of vegetables and salads, and he has that
yeah,
in
you
his
didn't
mind.
capture his salads, his like
Yeah.
cracker salads that he loves.
Yeah, oh my God, he made this. He took another step of it. So I was like, Yari, where are... first of all, he was not eating that much for what he does. So, and vegetables, colors. And then he came up with this salad and he cracked some crackers inside to give like this crouton feeling. And I'm like, those are the things that blow my mind. Something so simple, but they make your salad so much interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, and so the other matter that I want to comment here is the fact that he said 3 toasties, but I ate 2 very fast.
Yes. Tell me why.
Yeah.
You want to comment on this because I
Yeah.
think I know.
Yes, exactly that. So when we eat something very fast, or we just open the fridge and take it and we just eat it, it counts. It's not that it doesn't.
Sneaky calories.
It's not like it never happened. It went so fast. I don't
I
know
didn't
how
even
that
know
happened.
it happened. I just fell into the fridge and it just
Yeah.
happened.
So that is why it's very, very important to be mindful when we are eating, taking our time, stopping our work, just sit or just walk a little bit, come back, change a little bit our environment, and have our plate without any screen, without having something that distracts us, and enjoy every bite. Also, like wait for the bite to finish, swallow, have 2 breaths, have another one. It makes a lot of difference.
Massively. I really struggle not to look at my phone while eating breakfast. Because I wake up and I have all these messages and I'm like, I've got to reply to everyone.
Oh my God, I think that should be a podcast by itself.
I
on
know.
the phone.
Yeah, but so mindful eating is something I really need to implement. I have it more with dinner time, so we have no phones at the table, which I hope more people implement. But with breakfast, when everyone's on the go, I'm just on my phone, which is, I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's one thing that I would like to correct.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a great moment to reply to all these things.
It is very powerful. I tried yesterday to put my phone on the hallway, so not taking it inside my living room, because I see that the more my son sees me using it, the more it is comfortable for him to, hey, mama, phone, yours, take
Yeah,
it.
and like use it.
Yeah, and he sees us so much behind the screen, so I was like, no, maybe it should stay on the hallway for the 3-4 hours that I will see him in the evening, and have more like...
How
also
was that?
Hmm?
How was that?
How it went? It went moderate yesterday. So I did it for the first hour or two. Then I got a message, and I was like, "Oh no! That needs to be answered." And yeah, it needs work. It's not easy.
Yeah, but you did an hour. That's an hour or two that you wouldn't have done before, no?
Yeah.
So that's a positive. I would say you made a gain.
Yeah, definitely. But it
I
also
haven't been able to put my phone down with breakfast. I keep doing it for things and then I pick it up.
yeah.
It's so hard. I don't know why, but I find it really hard to I think also now, because in lockdown we're seeing less people, my contact with my friends or the UK or is through my phone. And I'm not saying maybe it is an excuse, but it's like that feels like my out of this bubble of lockdown. So yeah, but it doesn't need to happen
It's
when I'm
very
eating.
powerful. But it is like, I don't know if you have read about those experiments with the mouses that when they heard a bell, so they were hearing a bell, and then that was food, and there was another kind of bell that there was a kind of electric shock. I'm so sorry. But yes, the how much it was influenced in those mouses, even the babies of the mouses were reacting while they were
My God.
Yes. So imagine that the ping of the phone, right away you have it. Like, it's been so much inside of us that it makes me scared.
Yeah.
Because I'm also a little bit older than you. Not a little bit, the whole generation. So
You're not a whole generation older than me.
yeah. I'm 33.
Oh yeah, 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
That's
is. Sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel old.
No, I'm not.
You're not, but it didn't even occur to me.
You are too young.
Nice argument.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you are not. You are very well balanced. I mean, I don't know how you do all those things, and you are so mature. But
I see it and come
respect
out in other areas. So like my phone. But anyway, yeah. No, so I think mindful eating is a huge practice. The putting down of flashing would stress me out because then I would feel like I need to
It's Yuri.
Yuri, she's busy.
Sorry.
But no, so mindful eating, I struggle with eating too quickly. I think in my house, I feel like before we were little, my dad's a huge eater, like a really quick eater, and we'd start eating off my plate, right? So then I started eating really fast to keep up. But now, because we're older, I'm like, well, you don't. So now I have to put my fork physically down
yeah.
to stop myself eating quickly.
Bravo.
Because those are the things that, like, I don't know, you learn really quickly. But they come from your childhood and how you grew up and whatever. And so just eating quick is also quite common nowadays. So putting your fork down, I think, is a great mindful practice. Should we watch Jeroen make his breakfast in the morning? This is the loudest thing. It's so attention-seeking. But we won't tell him that. This is Jeroen's breakfast.
No?
Oh, even out the bowl. Every last
You
drop.
know that you are being
The
filmed.
colour that it gets to is just amazing.
Being filmed?
Yes.
My decisions.
I want this picture from Hey
Stefan leuk vloggen.
So,
Email the other day.
banana, spinazie, yogurt, muesli.
And the sign.
Bananas, spinach, peanut butter, almond milk, yogurt, muesli.
Breakfast first meal of the day
Yeah.
Pick it up, but I'm never in cut like.
at 11:10.
Yeah.
And what time you wake up?
You can.
Oh, great.
So this is our coffee.
I love them all.
Should I just leave them there?
Yeah.
So this is our coffee break, hence the really busy time. And this is when Jeroen has his first meal because he's fasting, I think, intermittent fasting. I think he decides to have his.
I'm not aware.
I think he stops eating and decides to have it
Mhm.
later in the day because that's when he feels like he needs to. He doesn't need to eat first thing. But yeah, so he makes it the smoothie that we give out with Breakfast Club. Basically, it's Annie's breakfast, but he adds all the yummy things like peanut butter and granola that he wants, all on top, which I rate. And then, he makes it here, and he blends it very loudly while we're all trying to have our break and have a discussion. You can hear me and Nick discussing Hey, which is a really great place to get some food in Katwijk. That's a healthy takeaway.
No. Take away.
Oh yeah,
I love
we
AI.
can't have takeaway, but if you can in 4 weeks, please go.
I love. Yeah, I have also taken those shots. Not alcohol, but the Gesondheids
Yeah.
smoothies, very nice. And we had this banana bread, very nice as
Yeah,
well.
from him.
But
I won kombucha. That's what I was talking to Nick about. Sorry, in the background. Anyway,
yeah.
but what would you think of this breakfast or the way he's approaching his nutrition?
Well, yeah, I think that according to this breakfast is very nice. Like he has his yogurt, he has his spinaci banana smoothie, the granola and the peanut butter he makes in a moderate. So
Yeah,
he doesn't.
he adds his
Yeah.
in a thoughtful mind.
Yeah, exactly. So that's perfect. I believe that. That's
I think also this has spirulina in it as well. So there's a
Even-
lot of
yeah.
protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it makes an epic color.
Yeah.
That was my comment.
Yes, and I really like that he puts the yogurt underneath. So when he takes the thing, there is
I know
like
that was
white
such a
and
cool
green.
cool tip. I never
Mm.
thought about not adding your yogurt into your smoothie part, but adding it as like that creamy with the cold because he has frozen frozen spinach, so he gets like a more of a frozen smoothie with the creaminess and the peanut butter. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah. No,
gonna do
it's
that.
perfect breakfast. Very nice.
Wow, well done, Yureen.
Well done, you do.
He's been listening to all your podcasts with him. Shall we just go quickly through next week, what's coming up, and because I think we've been talking quite a while. Because
We
I
were
like
saying-
sitting here with you.
We were saying, all right, so let's make it like half an hour. It's never going to be easy, half an
No,
hour.
not between us two. We like talking too
Yeah.
much.
All right, so for today, no highly processed foods. Da-da-da-da. So not packages, not ready meal. What?
No,
Tomorrow,
I'm
today.
just looking. I'm looking at the thing. I'm reading it upside down. Sorry. No highly processed foods.
Foods.
So
but that is
what
for
does that
today.
mean?
That means that the ready-to-go meals. So think
Okay.
about the ready sausage that you're gonna add in your pasta, or the ready salads that you're gonna have from
Or
supermarket.
the frozen pizza
all
that's
the
really nice to put in the
exactly.
microwave.
Exactly.
Not in the oven. I hope you put it not in the microwave.
Yeah, no, please.
Okay, awesome. Well, I feel like
just
I know
wanted
our
to say
team will
that-
nail that one.
Yeah, today, then we have said previous podcast about Saturday and Sunday, so max alcoholic, one alcoholic beverage. And then prepare your food for the next 3 days. And then we go next week. Oatmeal for breakfast, just a very nice
So yeah,
way.
so for me this is porridge.
Mhm.
Where I'm from in the UK, we call it porridge. I love porridge.
Yeah.
But I make do you make yours with milk or
Yeah.
with water?
That's for me to the very fast, small breakfast. So for people that they don't like to eat very much in the morning, I just make the overnight oats and I just put the milk inside, and I add chia seeds and blueberries. And for me, it's 5 spoons to eat. So there's the days that I need to come here at 5 o'clock that I give trainings. Normal.
Those are your morning.
That is my breakfast for the morning.
Oh, kind of cool. I really like chia pudding, so it's kind of
Yeah.
a version of that.
Exactly.
Nice.
Perfect.
And in the winter, it's nice to have that warm,
Yeah.
just to make porridge in the morning. But porridge takes some time to make.
Exactly. No. Yeah, and it's also I don't eat it often because I'm telling you when I'm eating it, so there is no time to warm it up. But I like it with cannelle and a little bit of the cannelle makes so much difference.
So much different, especially overnight if it soaks.
Yeah. All right. So Tuesday only water.
Yeah,
As I
this
have
is gonna.
written
I'm
it.
so nervous for this one because one of my pleasures in life, guys, is coffee.
Yeah.
I really like coffee,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna try and see how. I also drink a lot of tea, but I don't drink just tea. I drink tea with milk because I'm English. So that's another thing that's off the list of that. So I think my head's gonna hurt a little bit.
I like this one because I just wanted to shake a little bit the balances, shake a little bit our habits in general. So how much coffee has a grab on you? How much control does
I
it
know. That's why I'm nervous.
have? Yes.
I'm
I want to see
thinking-
the coffee machine needs to shut on Tuesday.
I know. Okay, guys.
Or I will be standing
Yeah,
there.
every
no
time
coffee.
Steph comes, we're like, we're not doing this. Okay.
And added sugar, so that is an upgrade from last week.
That's quite a big upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
No, only water and no added sugar.
Yeah.
That's going to be. I think that's going to be my hardest day next week. I'm going to mentally prepare for that one.
Yeah, I will be here, Stone, supporting you.
I believe in you.
Wednesday, Greek yogurt for breakfast. I would have said why.
Yeah, I love Greek yogurt. I have
Mm.
it every morning.
So it goes.
I have skyr actually.
Yeah. So what was my revelation for this week was I took skyr and I took total 0% fat.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that there was more added sugars in the skyr rather than the total. If I'm correct, like that is what I saw.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was like, all right, so I really need to search and see.
Be more careful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame because I really like skyr. Skyr.
Yeah, okay. Like, I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, I could try the 100%.
it's very small.
It's
Like,
very
it's
different.
not even comparing with what's happening in the yogurt, so it's fine.
Okay.
Try out a new vegetarian recipe for dinner and make
Ooh.
enough for tomorrow's lunch. Ta-da!
I would recommend people to go check out Ottolenghi's Simple book.
That is not at all simple.
Oh,
It is perfect. It's
okay,
one
but
of
it
the
has
most
incredible vegetarian recipes in
Yes.
it and some very nice things.
Yes, but just the title doesn't connect with the book.
Okay, but if you look at Ottolenghi's previous cookbooks before that one, it's simple for Ottolenghi.
Yeah,
Also, Flavour, his new book's really nice.
yeah. Flavor. All right, I haven't had that, but yeah, I love this this book, and I think so many of us have it.
Or what another great place to get recipes from, I'm just thinking,
Yeah, yeah.
is BBC Good Foods,
Mhm.
because they give you a breakdown of the fats, the macro breakdown, if that's what you
Yeah.
want. So they do it all for you,
Mm,
but based
perfect.
on portions. So
Mhm.
that's a really easy way to see what you could do and substitute from those recipes. And they're super simple.
Yeah.
And they work, which I think's also, sometimes, you get a recipe and you're like, that just didn't work as a
Yeah.
recipe.
Yeah.
So those would be my tips for recipes.
I put this challenge for Thursday because I took in consideration that Sunday you are going to have 3 meals, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So by putting on Thursday, you already have your dinner and your lunch for the next day, so you can see where this is going for the next week. So I'm going to add more and more things like this, so you can have you are steered. You are
Yeah, you're directing us or
Yeah.
pushing us towards
yeah.
being chefs.
No, by having what you need according to proteins and fats.
Yeah, okay, got you.
So Friday, Greek yogurt for breakfast, and yesterday's vegetarian meal. So right away there, what I do, I put the breakfast that is high in protein with your vegetables that they are colorful and nice, good source of carbohydrates.
So
in
you're
the
marrying the
lunch.
two. I think that's what you say in the video, right?
Yeah, I'm marrying those two guys. Let them know each other. Maybe they will love, fall in love, and then you make it for the rest of your life. Saturday, yeah, max alcoholic, one alcoholic beverage.
At least we still have alcohol.
Exactly, that is going to be taken away in a few weeks.
2 more weeks, guys. 2 more weeks.
Plus legumes in one of your meals. So that can be
Lentils.
lentils or black beans or chickpeas in your salad, in your vegetable recipe. It's also very, very nice to have them in the oven with your vegetables and have them as a one layer. That's what my friend did yesterday with the Moroccan dish.
Oh,
So
cool.
it gets a little bit
crispy.
you need to you need to boil them first, right?
Yeah,
Don't
of
put them like
course.
this. Yeah. Sunday, incorporate eggs in your breakfast.
Satsuka would be a great way.
Yeah. Breakfast, yeah. Or
It is a
scrambled
breakfast
eggs.
in Moroccan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Satsuka is something you would have for breakfast or brunch, whatever you have on
Yeah.
Sunday. Or just in my culture, you'd have a full English, but that definitely isn't.
No.
That definitely isn't in Steph's nutritional guide, guys. You could make yourself fancy poached eggs on toast.
Yeah. On toast, yeah.
Or, okay, but they blame all of the millennials go and buy avocado on toast with poached eggs. Those things.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Thinking of cafes that aren't open right now.
That's
And
true.
If you make it yourself, it's always better, right?
Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah, would it be nice to treat your Sunday as you would treat yourself if you would go outside? Like make a very beautiful
It
one.
doesn't have to be on toast. It can be on
Yeah.
whatever you want it to be, but it's just a little bit special. I don't know. For me, that sounds fancy.
Toast is not bad, not at all. It's just that I thought, would it be enough? When
Well,
I-
like you could have toast, avocado, and
Yeah.
an egg, but that's quite a lot of fat,
Yeah.
so you have to be careful with that. But in
anyway.
my head, I'm like, brunch. Sundays
Yes.
are brunch days in my head.
But in that combination, what you said, if you don't want to put it too much in fats, I always like to incorporate some fruits next to it.
Oh, nice.
It makes it more complete for me. And also have your sour, you have your sweet next to it.
Nice. I like that.
Mm.
I hadn't even thought of that.
Mm.
Oh.
There in my fridge there is always strawberries, blueberries, and grapes. Grapes is as a third choice mostly, but that is so nice to just take it
I really like frozen grapes.
frozen.
Have you never done that?
No.
So you know at the end of a packet of grapes, when you get to the end and they're like the ones that you don't want to eat because they're a bit smushy,
Yeah.
or you put them in the freezer, and then frozen grapes, it's the best thing ever. Some people don't like it, but it's really good. Have you never done this?
No.
So at uni, I discovered that you couldn't eat a whole planet of grapes to yourself. Well, I could, but it wouldn't be good for me. So that then at the end, I'd have like a few ones I didn't want to eat. So I put them in a plastic bag, and then they're like pop in your mouth because they're like moments of joy. It's like ice cream, but not ice cream. I don't know. They're really good.
Perfect. I'll try it.
Try it out.
Okay, Sunday, prepare your food for the next 3 days. Let's face it, everything is closed. You need to keep yourself busy by doing boodschapppen and by having like a nice soup and prepare for the next 3 days.
Yeah, and be kind to yourself. I think preparing for 3 days really takes the pressure off those days.
Yeah, but preparing, again, I don't mean that you need to like fully cook for the 3 days, but I'm just also saying you can cook for 1 day and freeze the other half. You can put down what you would like to eat, so you have the list ready. You can go and take the list, so you have all the ingredients inside your house, because there are a lot of people that they want really fresh, warm food. But preparing it, knowing what it takes so much load off your shoulders, and you have also the time to get inspired for new recipes and try something different.
100%. That's really cool. No, I think just that mental game of having it know what you're going to eat is always stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like we've discussed a lot. I hope they've all stayed with us. And we'll be back next week, I would say, with more. If you have questions, please message Steph or message the group. Please keep sending in your photos. It's really inspiring. Me and Steph do talk about this all the time.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and we look forward to hearing from you and how it's going. Have you got anything that you want to tell the people?
No, just keep on going. It was the first week. We have 5 more to go. And please, like, also share your struggles, because we always start with this, like, yes, I'm going to do it. And then, like, I expect in the week 2 or 3, there are things that are going to... So I really want to stress that out. This is normal to happen, but it's up to us. And it's always up to yourself to see, what can I do about this?
Massively.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys. We'll check you next week at Friday at the same time. And it will just be me and Steph. We'll see you later.
Yeah.
Thanks.
With more videos of the guys.
Oh, yeah.